It is officially the new year. Whoop, whoop. We've made it to 2026. Yo, colleagues, what a year 2025 was.
2025 was. I don't even think it was a year. That was a decade.
That was a decade. The decade that was
amount of
2025.
plot twist my life took. Yeah, but I would say the growth. I definitely have to say the growth was very in your face, at least for me. Like, you know what I mean? People will come and they're
No,
like,
but
I see the
wait,
difference.
we didn't even say welcome to Smell the Coffee.
Guys, welcome to Smell the Coffee. We almost got into it. That's the thing. It's 2026. We're hitting the ground running.
But let's actually do this properly. Hello and welcome to Smell the Coffee. This is the 2026 edition and we are of course kicking it off in style. We are at Bootlegger and we are trying some of their delicious drinks. Now if you are an avid follower of Smell the Coffee, you will know that Bootlegger actually did make it into our recap of the best places to go eat. And it's definitely one of those spots. You are joined by Diana Master and Glenn Narashipura. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well. Excited. Very
Excited
for 2026.
Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year. Wow.
Okay, and Happy New Year to you guys. So, as usual, because this is a new year, we do have to start by talking about some of the things that happened in 2025. We'll have to talk about some of the recaps. We're also going to talk about our favorite moments of 2025 and then, of course, our 2026 goals. But before we get into that, let's cue a quick ad break and get right into that right after this.
Hey everyone, you can catch Chill Sessions every Saturday on NTV at 7 p.m. Chill Sessions is the show where we take you in and around the country, counting down the trending music videos for the week. You don't want to miss out.
Welcome back, viewers. You're still at Smell the Coffee. So, because it is a new year, we can't really usher in the new year correctly without looking back at some of the moments that made 2025 the year that it was. Let's start with our meme of the year. What would you say was your meme of the year?
Whoa. There's quite a few that I think we covered on social, not on social media, but on Smell the Coffee. I think I liked the one where we did biblical ways to break up with someone. That was just hilarious.
Yeah.
So these were like a bunch of text messages that we covered, and there was just some things that were gold in there. There
Yes.
were a few messages. I was like, who would have thought of that?
By this time tomorrow,
Yeah.
you shall no longer call me yours. Yeah.
By this time tomorrow, you shall no longer call me yours. Or what was the other one?
You know what? I think we don't have to really get into this.
We can just take a look.
Let's take a look at our favorite memes of the year. My favorite meme of the year, I think it has to be, which one was it? I think for me it would have to be, you know what? Let's take a look at Glenora's clip, then I'll come back with mine. Alright, so my favorite meme of the year, I would say, maybe not of the year, but it's the one that I can think of right now. It's the one that said, "Are you still coming?" And then she said, "Post me first saying the queen is on her way." And so many people have said that is on brand for me, so I think that's definitely my meme of the year. There are a lot more memes, but this one, it's so fitting because
I think it just encompasses who Diana Master is in a nutshell.
in a nutshell, is who I am. Okay.
First, the queen is coming. But there were also like really crazy moments that happened in 2025. I just feel like the writers of the world or whatever we're doing now, they've run out of ideas because this cannot be, the reality that we're living.
Yes.
I think one of the big ones for me was
This
the
is now
Coldplay.
social media moments
Social
of the year.
media moments of the year. I would say Coldplay's
Yeah, the CEO.
CEO
Yes,
moment. That
yes.
was, I actually thought it was a joke, the initial one, right? I thought it was just like, there's no way this is happening.
And then the
in
fact
real
that
life.
people actually started recreating that,
Yes.
that was absolutely funny. But if you don't remember that moment, let's take a look.
Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
Alrighty, now my social media moment of the year has to be, drumroll please, nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4. That,
And you know what I like is how social media played around with that.
Yes.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday.
nothing beats a Jet2 holiday.
And actually, I think we need to show them just like quite a few of the interesting Jet2 holidays
Yes.
renditions
Yes.
that were made.
But I think my one is my favorite one, because there was a time I was having a conversation with someone and it was actually a very serious conversation.
Yeah.
And I was just like, you know what, this is very awkward. So I said, at the end of the day, nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. Now, I've said it so much that people have said, you sound exactly like the Jet2 lady.
Hey.
So yes, I think this is my party trick, that I can say nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. But like Glenn said, let's take a look at some of those nothing beats a Jet2 holiday moments.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4. Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4. Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now,
Welcome back, viewers. All right, so now we are talking about our moments, Smell the Coffee moments of the year, like an event. And we did cover the MTC Vintage Fashion Week. They were celebrating their 10-year anniversary. And I attended all 3 days. When I tell you I was so stressed because I had to come up with 3 outfits, girl. And then on Glenora's side,
I did the Katutura Fashion Week and I attended all 3 days as well. And the first day I dressed myself. The 2 days, which was very nice, I got dressed by the second day rather, I got dressed by a French designer.
Ooh.
Yeah, so that was very nice. And then also this Saturday, I got dressed by a local designer. And of course, we have all that in the clips that we're going to share now. But what I just wanted to say was just how welcoming and warm the team was, and they were so excited to have their outfits and the work that they put so much love in, displayed on different platforms, and I just love that. And I love also the cultural exchange
Yes,
that were
definitely.
happening with the two
with the fashion
weeks.
shows.
Yes, it was very nice to see not
People-
only just
the
Namibian-
collaboration, yes,
not only
the
Namibian
collaboration.
designers, but we had international acts as well. So
Yeah.
that was very beautiful to see. So I enjoyed that, and I can't wait to see what 2026 has in store for
Yes.
us in terms of just the fashion
All right.
industry. Yeah.
But on that note, let's take a look at some of our favorite designers from the MTC Vintage Fashion Week, and then thereafter we get into the Katutura Fashion Week. welcome back. So, it is not 2026 if we don't talk about some of the things that we're leaving behind in 2025. What are those things for you that you're leaving in 2025?
I think the biggest one for me, and this is advice that Ashwin, our colleague and boss, Ashwin has said to us, I think both of us at some point in our life, he always says, have a 5-second memory.
Okay.
Especially in this industry. You know, you go on stage, you say something wrong, or you blunder, what have you. He always said, have a 5-second memory. Learn what you need, but then have a 5-second memory, meaning you delete it. Have like what a gold, he says have a goldfish memory, because they only have like 5-second memory. So every time they can't remember what happened 5 seconds ago, which is really amazing. So you can live your life literally putting your best foot forward and not being dragged by the past.
You know, that's really good advice because I found I also tend to dwell so much on the past, and I keep grudges. I'm unfortunately not leaving that behind. If you wrong me, I'm coming for you. So the grudges, no, I'm not leaving that behind, but I think I need to be a little easier on myself because I do tend to bash myself a lot. It's like, why did I say that? Oh my God, why did I do that? That's so cringe. I could have done this better. So I think that's one of the things that I'm leaving behind. The other thing that I'm also leaving behind is just negativity, I think. Because a lot of the times I've realized people project. So just because I don't feel good about myself, I want to now make you not feel good about yourself so I can feel better about myself. So a lot of the times it's just a matter of realizing that people project. This is not a reflection of who you are. How people treat you is not a reflection of who you are. It's a reflection of who they are.
And I think we have an acquaintance in common. Not that we are gossiping or anything, but it was just a very great example of that analogy. Because we were like, why is this person so negative? Like,
and remember what I said to you. I said the exact same thing.
I said the exact same thing.
This person is just projecting.
Is this projecting? It's not somebody who's happy with themselves.
Yes.
And it has nothing to do with you. So don't take it personal. It's also another thing that I'm very much leaving behind in.
So you would say, my advice.
Your advice, don't take anything personal. Because when you actually gave me the backstory of this person, I actually was not in a like I'm looking down on you type of way, but I was like, oh, I feel sorry for you know your background and where you have been in life. Of course, you will be irked by someone's progress or whatever, just because of the stuff that you're still healing and dealing with, and the trauma that you're still processing and or don't know how to process. So I could also actually have some compassion towards the person and not take whatever they were doing to me so personally, but also maintain the boundaries because we cannot just say this person went through this, so therefore they're allowed to treat everybody else like
I think just extend kindness.
And
people are going through a lot, guys. People are going through so much, but
so
also
I would say I'm living that in 2025.
So there are a lot of things. Obviously, we can't mention all of them because of time, but these were just some of our highlights. But do let us know, what are you guys bringing into 2026? What are you guys leaving behind in 2025? But now, let's take a quick ad break and then we talk about our favorite part about 2025. Stick around, viewers. We'll be right back. We've spoken about the positives, we've spoken about the negatives. Let's talk about the best part of 2025. What was the best part of 2025 for you?
Whoa, the best part of 2025 for me. Wow, that's a big one.
It's a big one. Okay, I can start if you're thinking about it. My moment of 2025 was definitely my friends, my family, and that's in no particular order. If I were to put it in order, it would obviously be my family first and my friends. Honestly speaking, 2025 brought so many things for me, so many amazing partnerships and new friends, new opportunities. The thing is, December was such a crazy year. It was a crazy month for me.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. But my favorite thing about 2025 was, like I'm saying, December. December was such a great month for me. So much happened that
It
you
left
know,
on a high note.
it ended on a high note, and it was that thing of, oh my goodness, really and truly, a lot can happen in a month. So much happened. I met an amazing person. I met amazing people in general. I made so many new friends, so many wonderful people. So, still with the Smell the Coffee Awards, we are talking our Eatery of the Year, Best Place to Eat for 2025. And the award goes to, drumroll please, Bootlegger! And you guys can see why Bootlegger deserves this award. Guys, the first time I came here, I was treated with so much love, so much hospitality. Everybody here is so welcoming. And not only that, the food, oh my goodness.
And you know what I love about this? When I was in Cape Town, I was actually always going to Bootlegger, but you know, because I come back to Namibia, I didn't remember the name, the
Yes.
brand, but I loved it when I was that side. So when I got here and then I saw their food, I'm like, oh my word!
It's Bootlegger, yes.
Yes, it's one of the places that I was visiting a lot when I was in Cape Town. I love their food.
So you guys can see why
Yes.
Bootlegger deserves to get Eatery of the Year. But that's not to say we also didn't visit some amazing places over the year.
did.
So let's take a look at some of the eateries we visited this year.
What are these things called?
So this is ginger,
Yes.
and this is wasabi on the other side.
That's the ginger and the wasabi.
It
Guys,
depends,
don't
huh?
judge me, guys. Please, I'm a Herero girl. We just know meat.
don't really understand the
We just know meat, yeah.
Namibian culture.
Yes, we just know meat. When I go eat sushi, I don't even know what I'm ordering, and then I usually eat it with my hands when nobody's looking. So I'll be like, yeah, I got the chopsticks, and then
the handles.
yes, exactly.
So it depends if you like wasabi and ginger. I'm not really a wasabi and ginger fan.
Yeah.
But if you do like wasabi,
Yes,
then you can maybe put just a little bit of ginger on.
yes. And also, I love that these are the fried rolls, right?
Yes, it's not the
Yeah.
raw ones.
Yes. How does the process go to creating this ones? So, how
so
are they made?
First, we deep fry prawn tempura, like prawns, and then we deep fry them and put the crumbs on top of it so that it comes out crunchy. And then we take the nori sheet and then put the rice, the sushi rice on it. And then when the prawns are done, we put it on the rice. Then we put the avocado and the pepper dew on it. This red one here is the pepper dew. Then the avo is over here, and then we've got the prawn there in the middle. On the nori sheet, this is made out of seaweed. And then these are breadcrumbs that we dip
That's
it
why
in
it's so
breadcrumbs.
crunchy.
Yes, and then we deep fry everything. So everything is fully cooked. This one is not raw. There's nothing raw.
For some people that I used to also have that aversion, like, oh, it's raw food. But I like that there's always an option that you can have.
Yes, something that's fully cooked.
Yes,
Because you know most Namibians, I'm sorry, they do not like raw fish. They're just like, no, I don't want anything raw. But yeah,
Yeah, the meat, the Herero meat-eating person in me is.
So
what do
I
you mean? It's, yeah.
I don't want that.
All right. The moment we've all been waiting for, at least me, Harold has prepared for us a very beautiful pasta dish, springbok and naba. I got that right.
Yes.
What is in this dish?
So it's a very simple dish. We take our penne and fry some garlic and some fresh rocket, and then we have our springbok loin, which is exquisite meat, and we prepare it together with naba and a sherry cream sauce.
Sherry cream sauce. That sounds so nice. I wish I can do that at home.
Yeah, and then we basically finish it off with extra virgin olive oil, and at last we have some shaved parmesan to go on top, just to give it that little extra.
That looks so nice. Yes, yes.
And with every meal order that we do, we send out our home baked focaccia bread
You did mention that this bread is made every day.
every day. Yeah. In Europe, it's like, or in Italy, what you have like seasoned olive oil and balsamic, and then you pour
Dip
it
it
into the
in.
bowl, and you dip your bread in there while you are waiting for your meal order to come.
This looks so delicious. I'm going to start out with the pasta, but I do want to taste a little bit of the bread just so that, I can let the viewers know what they can expect when they come to the Vintner. I'm going to start out with the pasta because I am a pasta girly. It's the one thing
Enjoy.
that I learned first to cook. It's the one thing I'm good at, actually. Excuse me, what? This is a simple dish?
It's a simple dish.
Okay, this is a simple dish. Wow, this is so nice. And the meat is so soft. The springbok,
The springbok, yes.
yes, it's very soft.
Yes,
I would expect it to be hard because it's game.
not at all. We source our meat from next doors, from our neighbors here, Biltong and Bites, and they look after our meat very well. So, hi.
So they look after the meat very well.
Yes. So they ripe it. Yeah. No, sorry, we have guests.
It's a busy restaurant,
Yeah.
as you can see, but oh my word, this food is really amazing. I
Yes.
have to say, I don't even know what to add to it. The meat is soft. It literally melts in your mouth. The pasta, the sauce. I cannot stress this enough. I think the viewers just need to come to the Vintner to experience this. This is so wonderful. I actually now want to go for an ad break so I can finish eating this. But on that note, we will be right back with more Smell the Coffee. I'm going to try the bread and everything in between.
Please do.
But in the meantime, we will go for an ad break.
Welcome back, viewers. So, yes, the food is definitely giving. So I think while we eat, we can talk about the best part about 2025.
We can talk about the best part about 2025.
The best part about
which I
2025
love.
for me was the connections I made, the friends I made in 2025. I have really started to be a lot more grateful. That is one thing that I decided to work on a lot, which was gratitude, because every morning now I try to start my day with, I am grateful for these things. If not in the morning, then in the evening when I say my evening prayer, I say, God, thank you for A, B, C, D, E. This is what happened today. And I think when you start doing that, you start seeing, for me, I believe in God. I start seeing God's hand in everything.
And it is
In certain moments, there's certain connections that you're like, most of these things that I've been, actually all of the things that I've been able to accomplish were not because, oh, I'm so great or whatever. That was just God's favor and that was God's hand at work in my life. And on that note, viewers, this has been another fantastic edition of Smell the Coffee. A special thank you to Bootlegger. Wow, guys, the place is just so beautiful. The staff are so friendly. Everybody is just so welcoming. And the food, the coffee,
If you haven't
everything is
been there in
absolutely
2025, in 2026,
that should be your priority.
Yes.
I think it should be your priority, even if it's not to sit down, even if it's just to grab and go.
Yeah.
It's definitely one of those places that you have to check out. And if you are somebody who likes to take content, oh, you are going to love this place. I had the time of my life. I was just on my phone, just taking content left, right, and center.
she became a content creator.
I became a content creator, but thanks to Kristen and Dwayne for hosting us and for allowing us to be part of the Bootlegger family and to also for allowing Smell the Coffee to be part of the Bootlegger family. From me, Diana Master, and Glenn Norashukura.
Is it until next time?
No, it's adios.
It's adios.
It's adios.
Adios.